Hey guys, Marmalade here. Thank you for tuning in for this hopefully short, important update. So I wanted to go over my channel and my other channels I started and kind of explain what I was trying to do and how I'm going to make kind of a big change. And let's start by, you guys have noticed that if you follow me that I started 4 new channels. There was a gear channel. I kind of separated it. It was geared up with Marmalade. There was Nomadic Mike, which is the nomadic living in my SUV. There's Marmalade's backpacking and camping cuisine, which is cooking, backpacking and car camping cooking. And I did Mind Body Restoration, which is just very peaceful, easy to listen, calming, soothing videos and music to sleep to meditate, relax, just chill. Maybe you're into painting, you want something like that in the background. So those are the 4 channels I started. So the reason for this is that, I wanted to try out SUV living to see if I even like it, but also it helps me save money so I can do the van life eventually. Part of the idea I had originally, and I'm gonna kind of backtrack on it. I've learned from it, and I don't think it was the best decision for me, but was to create other channels, because once you get over 1,000 subscribers and you have so many minutes of viewing, you can start monetizing your channels. My goal is to not work for anybody eventually anymore, and I want to be on the road and do van life, and I want to bring all the adventures to you and live a nomadic life and bring that all to you. So I am in the process of working on multiple revenue streams, and one of them was new YouTube channels. But I found that it's just not growing or even working that well. When I do recipes, I spend a lot of money on the food, and like this last one I did for some pasta, I was in Death Valley and did it, and it turned out great, and I got 22 views. So I'm gonna backtrack and digress, and what I'm gonna do with my channel now is I'm gonna reconfigure and format my channel, but not in a drastic way. So what I'm going to do is in a couple days when I have a day off from work, I am going to kind of, like I said, reconfigure my channel. But basically I'm going to go to my playlist. If you ever look near the banner at the top, there's on anybody's YouTube channel, there's all kinds of choices. No matter whatever I post, my most recent videos are at the top of my channel. But if you click on playlists, they're like files on your computer, and I've tried to separate everything from like my Death Valley trips in a file. I have a file that's got 100 something videos for my PCT through hike and so on. So I'm going to reconfigure and kind of consolidate everything on that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a playlist for Geared Up with Marmalade, Marmalade's backpacking, camping, cuisine, Nomadic Mike, and I'm just going to start putting those videos in those categories. They will still show up, like when I post a video for one of those places, still will show up at the top. I realized this channel was originally started like, I don't know now, 4 or 5 years ago, and it's just hiking and backpacking, but my interest and things I do have expanded. I'm super thankful for all you loyal followers, and I hope it doesn't turn you off or anything, but I'm going to have other things that I'm interested in, like cooking and nomadic life, and I've always done gear videos, but I'll just keep them in a separate playlist, but it'll be camping and backpacking gear reviews. So I hope you can appreciate that. If it's a subject you don't care about, just let it go and just wait for the next one, another hiking video comes out. But that's right now my plan. And it's funny because I thought at first maybe you guys wouldn't be interested in what I cook or nomadic life. But what happened was, like, I know I did a recent video right before I started all this about 3 months ago. I did a video, I went to Idlewild. Unfortunately, my back was out. But if you remember, I did Idlewild on some BLM land. I SUV camped. And normally I'd film my hikes up there in Idlewild. And I filmed the cooking. I filmed going to Paradise Valley Cafe. But I got a really good response from that. A lot of people, I guess, as long as the video is tight and short, show what I make and show some of that other stuff. I showed the town of Idlewild. So, when I travel and go on the road, I'm going to show that. I'll put it in a playlist. So if it's something you don't want to watch, you can skip that and wait for a hiking video if that's all you care about. But that's what I'm going to do. Appreciate your patience. And so what I'm doing now too is I'm watching YouTube videos on hopefully how I can save those videos from all those channels that I started. I want to transfer them over to Marmalade Outdoors, have them all consolidated in one. So if you see a bunch of videos posted, it's just really me transferring them over. I hope I can figure that out without losing them, but if I lose them, I lose them. But that's the plan. The only other one I'm going to keep, so I'm going to, once I transfer everything, I'm going to get rid of the Geared Up with Marmalade, Marmalade's backpacking, camping, and camping cuisine, and then also Nomadic Mike. I'll get rid of those channels. So I'll just have everything on Marmalade Outdoors. The one I'm going to keep is Mind Body Restoration, and I'm going to still work on those. I might even get some other kind of small channels, but nothing to have to do with any of this stuff like outdoors. But I had a good friend, Terry Savina, thank you, just suggested and had a great idea. You know how I'm getting ready to do one right now for Death Valley, actually, so stay tuned for that. I love doing, after a long trip, I put just my photography. I'm not in them, I don't talk or anything, and it's just like 1 or 2 songs, and it's just beautiful photography. It's peaceful and beautiful, and I love it because it's a great creative outlet for me. So look for that coming up for Death Valley. But I have a bunch of them on my channel, so I'm going to try to transfer those over or copy them and put them on my Mind and Body Restoration, because it's a relaxing, soothing video and music channel where you can play it in the background. You can watch it if you want or listen to it. So I'm going to try to do that, where I've hopefully can capture them from Marmalade Outdoors and put them on my Mind Body Restoration. So if you haven't, I only have like 40 subscribers. I'll put the link below, but please subscribe to that. Like I said, it doesn't cost you anything. I already have one really beautiful, peaceful video on there. I just got to spend more time on it. I've been working 2 jobs and traveling and stuff, so I haven't been able to do many videos on that channel, but I would love for you to support that. But I want to let you know that. Give me your feedback. And so what's great is now Marmalade, you get to see the cooking, you get to see gear reviews, you get to see Nomadic Mike's road life when I'm going on a trip or an adventure, things like that. And of course, still hiking and backpacking. Today is December 27th. I'm getting ready to do, I think for around the 10th time, I'm getting ready to do another 2-day like weekend PCT hike. I'm doing the southern terminus to Lake Marina over 2 days, so stay tuned for those videos. And so I've got a lot of stuff planned. I'm actually in the process of starting to think about where I kind of know where I want to go next year to continue my trying to finish the PCT. It could be a potentially a really large chunk of it, and maybe even the whole rest of it, depending on how much time off I get. But I can talk about that later. So I have a lot of stuff coming up, so stay tuned. And thanks for following along and supporting me and subscribing. I really, it means the world to me. Some of you guys have followed me since almost day one. I appreciate that. So please like this, hit the notification bell. And the surveys say that 80 to 90% of people that watch me or watch anybody, even if you have 1 million subscribers, are not subscribed. So please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me out a lot. Hit the like button. It helps with the algorithms. And that's about it. So let's get this on, and we got a lot of videos coming out really soon. Thanks a lot.